Hey, welcome to our creative team ProPresenter walkthrough here for First Baptist Church in Andrews. I really appreciate if you're watching this and you are interested in helping out and serving on our creative team. ProPresenter here is one of the easiest softwares to use, and it has a really big impact in our service. The operators of ProPresenter, they are in control of lyrics, they're in control of lighting, they're in control, honestly, of people being able to follow along and pay attention when we're singing songs and when we are communicating things through announcement videos. All that rolls through ProPresenter. So this is, while it is a simple job back here at ProPresenter, it is one of the most important jobs that we have for people who are on campus and for those who are watching online. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. We're going to look at how to just open the application, to find the right application, and we're also going to just work through what a normal service looks like, and then we're going to look at how to close it out, and hopefully you can revert back to this video if you are serving on the team currently, or if you're going to serve, you can always revert back to this video and learn some things that you may have forgotten. And so yeah, it's going to be hopefully very helpful for you. Let me know if there's anything else I can record for you guys to make it even easier and more informative as you are working through ProPresenter 7 with us. So we're going to start out just with opening up ProPresenter. So ProPresenter will be down here in the dock. It is the orange app, and if you hover over it, it'll say ProPresenter there. And so you are going to just click on it. And ProPresenter is kind of a beefy file, so it'll take a second. So you just click it once, and you'll kind of see it. It'll jump around for a second, and then as time goes on, it'll actually open up. And so usually this will already be on a Sunday morning if you're serving. If it's not, that's on me. If y'all could just click it up, open it up, and then we'll get rolling right along with it. Okay, so you will see for every Sunday over here in this top corner right here, you'll see a library, and then if you go down, you'll see a playlist. This actually says Sunday morning 2022. That's when I created it. That needs to change, obviously, now that we're almost to the end of 2023. But this is where we build all of our services, is inside this playlist, Sunday morning 2022. And so you'll see here, everything is kind of broken down with a header of what all is going to happen throughout the service. We also have an app that you'll be getting on. It's called Planning Center Services, and it'll also give you a walkthrough of every song, who's going to speak on the mic, if we have a baptism, all those types of things. But you should be able to come in here on a Sunday morning and go from Sunday morning 2022, and you should be able to see, okay, like we're going to start here with announcements. And so the very first thing we'll do is announcements with music. There's announcements with music, and if you come down here at the very bottom, there's announcements without music. So the first thing you'll do, when we finish up worship practice, when we finish up the music practice on a Sunday morning, is you'll come here and you're just going to click this first slide. And when you do, it's going to trigger music to be on the first slide. So let's click it. Click here, and you can see in this screen, right here, you see the audio bars. They're starting to roll up and down. That means the audio is passing through. And there is a 5-second timer for each of these slides within our announcement grouping. So every 5 seconds, it will shift slides. So you won't have to do anything from that point on. So music will continue to play. Everything will be great. And then you'll see the next thing in our playlist over here is the service intro video. And so you can either click through these here, or you can just scroll, whatever is most comfortable for you. Let me close out this media tab here so you can see it all. So we can scroll through, and you see there's also the header here, service intro video, which is the same as right here. So what we would do, since there's music playing, and we know there's going to be music on our bumper video, what we can do is I've put in here a clear slide that has no background, no images, but there is a cue built into the slide. You'll see right here in pink, it says click slide to clear audio. So if you click here, okay, you'll notice over here in the audio meters, it's kind of starting to fade down just a little bit. If you give it about 7 to 10 seconds, look at that, it's all gone. So now there's no more audio playing And so then you just follow the next thing in the docket. So the next thing would be this bumper video. So we're gonna click that, and you can tell from up on stage that the lights, they all came down. I had the lights on the sanctuary. The lights in the sanctuary will also go off if we're not making this video. It would go completely black, and we would play through this bumper video, okay? So as that would continue to play out, as soon as it's done, the screen will go black, and so the next thing on the docket that you'll see here is the first song, like from this past Sunday, I Thank God. So we can click it here, or you can just keep scrolling, and you get to this first slide. As soon as you click the first slide of every song, the first slide of every song is one of the most important slides because there is a lighting cue that's attached to it. And don't worry, you don't even have to know what lighting cue means. You don't have to know what a macron is, which is what it's gonna be called on here. You don't need to know any of that. All you need to know is the first slide of the songs. There is a lighting cue attached to it. If you click it once, the lights will come on. If you click it twice on accident, you'll notice, maybe you've noticed it in a service, that all the lights will go off. It'll be pitch black in the sanctuary. And that has caused some kind of comical situations where, you know, we'll get the majority of the way through a song and the lights are still off. And the crazy part about it is it's a super easy solution to make the lights come back on. All you have to do is click this first slide again. So I'll show you here. I click this first slide. You can kind of see up on the stage, kind of the lights change just a little bit. Again, in the sanctuary, the lights will go down. But if I accidentally double click it, the lights go black up there and they would go black in here. And so the easiest solution, you just click it again and all the lights come back up. So don't freak out if the lights go black. It happens, it's okay. Just be sure to click that first slide again as soon as you can to make all those lights come back up. And so then what we would do is for these songs is we would just follow the sequence order. Now I'll show you what a sequence order looks like. On most Sunday mornings, you shouldn't have to worry about this, but just so you can know what they look like. If you go right here, you'll see these three squares. It says arrangements. If you click that, it breaks open into this sequential order that I build up throughout the week. And it matches the same order that we're gonna do the song on a Sunday morning. And here's why that's important. Because from this point on, if the song is in sequential order, you can just click from one slide to the next. So I can click a wandering through the night, wanting a place to hide, and have complete assurance that the next lyrics in the song are gonna be this next slide, this weary soul, this bag of bones. So you can literally just go from one slide to the next slide to the next slide, all throughout this entire sequence order. You'll use the mouse and you'll just scroll down, just like so, and you'll continue on in the song. And that's it. To be able to have all the lyrics up on the screen, it's literally as easy as clicking from left to right throughout this program, and you will be able to have lyrics displayed for everybody on the screen on a Sunday morning. So then you just follow through the service. You go, what comes next after I Thank God? Well, it's gonna be our welcome time. Just like it says here, and just like if I would have scrolled down from I Thank God, you will see that welcome time is next. And you'll see again, there's this little icon right here that means there's a lighting cue attached. So if I click that, the lights again will change on stage and they'll change in the audience. You'll see right here, if we have an announcement video, which most Sundays we will, right here it says click before announcement video, and it's gonna be a lighting cue. So if we click that, all the lights are gonna go black, and then we'll be able to have a video up there. This one is for baptism. So if we click this, then it gets it ready for baptism. And that's literally, it's as simple as that when we're doing all these lighting cues. You don't have to run a separate board or anything like that. They're all ran and intertwined within ProPresenter. So it makes it pretty cool. So you're doing lyrics and lighting all by just a click of one single button. And so then we'll just continue on. We'll go to the next song, Oh Praise the Name, we'll click that, lights will come up, and again, we'll just follow the sequential order, the sequence order throughout the song. And that's literally all it is for ProPresenter. You're just following the schedule that we have outlined within ProPresenter. You're following the schedule that we have in that Planning Center Services app. And you're just gonna go through that schedule, and we'll go through practice together, and we'll make sure that my schedule is the same as your schedule, and the rest of the band will be on the same page. The sound guys and the camera people and everything like that will all be on the same page, so that when we walk into a service, you can be completely assured of everything that you're doing, and hopefully that alleviates some of the nerves that you have going into it. If you have any, I hope you don't, but if you have any, then hopefully that alleviates some of those nerves for you. And so, you'll see here, here's sermon. Sermon usually, it's pretty simple. Brant typically doesn't have notes that he'll have on ProPresenter, so you can just click the sermon slide. It changes the background on the screen, changes the lights, and then you can sit back and listen to the sermon. Now, here is one thing that is interesting. So for invitation, for the song that I sing after the end of service, you'll see right here, I have invitation options. And invitation options are the songs that I would typically go to for an invitation, because most Sundays, I'm not sure exactly what song I'm going to do for an invitation. It's based on whatever Brant preaches about. And so I will text you as soon as I understand what Brant is talking about. I'll text you a song that we're going to do. But here's the catcher. If that song is not in this invitation option space, here's what we would do. It's very simple. We'd go up here to this search icon. We would click the search icon, and you're going to see this library pop up. And let's say I want to add in the song, "Oh Come to the Altar." Well, I would make sure that I am first selected on this, which is the default selection, and I would just type in "Oh Come to the Altar," and you'll see that's the first one that comes up. All I'm going to do is click this song, and I'm going to drag it into my invitation options, and boom, there it is. So now I can click out of this, click over here to my song, and there is "Oh Come to the Altar" in a sequential order. And so it makes it to where it can still be streamlined, even though we're kind of doing some things on the fly with picking the invitation song. But anyways, that is how you would add in a song. And again, I would just shoot you a text in the middle of service and let you know what song that is going to be. So that basically sums up all of ProPresenter and the basics of ProPresenter. There's some other things that I would love to walk through with you if you want to go more in detail, like about how we put in lights with all of these things, or how we add in music or take out music, or how to build a sequence, or take things out of a sequence. That's things that I would love to show you. You feel free to reach out and let me know. And if there's anything or any questions that you have that I didn't answer when making this video, you just let me know. You can text me, you can email me, and I would love to answer any of those questions that you might have. So I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you would like to serve with us, man, we would love to have you serve and be a part. Like I said, it's a great ministry, doing great things for not just the hundreds of people that are in here, but also for people who are watching online as well. So really important ministry. Thankful that you spent time here learning about ProPresenter, and we will talk to you soon.